Why, hello there, gamers! And welcome back to the stream. We are playing Hitchhiker. I don't know too much about this game. Other than I bought it on Steam for, I think, $2? Let me turn up the sound here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know anything about this game other than it cost me $2 on Steam. I was like, it looks interesting enough. I've heard or seen mixed reviews. So we shall see if this game is any good. You know me, I do like my short narrative games, so maybe this will be up my alley. Maybe it'll make the worst list of 2025 already. I haven't played that many new to me games yet, so this will be my first dive into like a newer game to me that I have not played before. Also, setting up my green screen today was a nightmare. I don't know why. Every time I try to set up my green screen, every time I try to have the same lighting, it's like, what if it doesn't work this time? So right now, my current green screen lighting is my one light that's behind there, a green light here, and then a green light here. It apparently liked that one, so that's what we're going with. Let's start the game. Okay. Let's get kidnapped, chat. Like, even this green screen setup is not perfect either. Like, I know my arm on this side is kind of going, okay, it's working now. But if I start phasing in and out, I apologize. I honestly just need more even lighting. I need the same light bar that's here on this side as well, so it's even. But I only have it on this side, so it's just, like, not ideal. Look around. Cancel. Interact. Confirm. I thought those were bullets next to him. Raisins. Chewing tobacco. Disgusting. Oh, Jesus. Boston chewing tobacco. Lovely. Howdy, stranger. Imagine just having a loose box of raisins just right here. I could not trust that. What if we have to make like a sharp turn? That's like hundreds of raisins.
Where are you headed?
Shrug. Welcome, Jay.
Not the talkative type, eh? That's okay.
Yeah, it's time to sit back
Most
and enjoy the
people I pick
sights.
up are just waiting for their
Let me know if
time to
anything's
talk.
too loud, chat. I turned up the game, but I could turn it back down if it's too loud.
Want a raisin?
Sure.
They're from my farm.
Sure. They can't be poisoned if they're from your farm, right? Is this Yowie already? Oh, never mind! I guess they were poisoned! Ah, shit! I forgot about my raisin allergy, chat!
I don't agree with you yet.
What did you put in these?
Strange. They're Thompson seedless. Good raisins.
I
We still
disagree
farm
now.
more of those in California than anywhere on Earth.
I don't think raisins are supposed to make me have a
You wanna know
psychedelic
the
trip,
clearest
but
evidence that reality
I haven't
isn't
had
real.
too many raisins in my life. I've just had them occasionally.
Raisins and grapes, man.
I like grapes. Grapes are delicious.
They're the same
Raisins,
thing,
I need them
but
like
they
covered
taste
in chocolate
disgusting
or
when eaten
yogurt or
together.
something.
Obvious bug in the program there,
Birds?
right?
Birds? Oh, hold on, chat. Hold on. I have bird on my
Memory's a
shirt.
slippery thing.
Bird Yuri.
Think
There we
about
go.
when somebody asks you about this ride later. Assuming you even know where you're going. And
Oh.
get someplace where somebody can ask you. Hey, how'd you get here anyway? They'll ask you.
Bird
"Oh, I'm
Yuri.
hitched." And your brain will flash back for
Let me turn down the game. It sounds really loud to me. Oops, that's not what I want. I cannot turn down the game. Okay, let's try doing that. Chat is pleased.
a second. when
I
you
should
say
add the
this.
artist and be like,
And
hey,
it'll show you a
so I know you
frozen
don't know me as a
snapshot
streamer,
of
but
yourself.
my chat is very pleased
Sitting in
with
this
Bird
car,
Yuri. Can you
talking
make
to
more?
me like we are right now. But which moment will it actually show you?
I did not actually pay attention to what this man asked me.
Will it be this one? Or this one? Or this one?
I don't like how he keeps saying.
We think we
"Or
remember how
this
people
one."
really were. How our lives together really were. But when we think back to them, even the people we cared about the most, all we're doing
Damn, bro, you got a
is
dirty ass
snatching
car.
moments out
Toothbrush.
of the air. Just grabbing another raisin out of the box.
Should I do that? I had a less than stellar experience
I've spent a lot of time
the
around
first time
raisins.
eating your.
They're like those
raisins.
dogs you see with wrinkles of skin falling over their eyes. Not the most handsome dogs. Basically helpless, but lovable. My wife, she preferred grapes the way most people do. She's dead now,
Oh,
but you probably guessed that.
what?
Takes
Huh?
one to know one, right?
What? Am I James Sunderland? Does he know?
I can always spot someone who's grieving along this highway.
What does bro know? Oh my
They
God, we're
usually
actually.
stand
This
on
is
the road
alternate
with a
Silent
dazed
Hill.
look on their face and
It's
their
someone
thumb
taking
up
us
in the air.
to Silent Hill instead.
No, I don't know you. Just know the type.
This is crazy, chat. Sir, this is a car, not my therapy session.
My wife. If I'm totally honest with you,
Right? Like, who are
I don't
you?
really remember what she looked like. Remember everything about her.
Why are the rocks purple here? Is this
Not her
Grimace?
face. Some
Is
people
Grimace
have
actually a
faces that are
rock
easy to
creature?
remember.
Yeah, this is the Silent Hill
Doesn't seem
prequel.
fair.
That's crazy.
Well, it's not as easy as you think. I'll give you an example. You think you're present in the moment?
Oh God, are we about to get like
You've been talking to me for a few minutes
deep
now.
in conversation? This is
What
really about to be a
color are
therapy
my
session.
eyes?
Weren't they brown?
Nope.
Oh fuck, they weren't?
Well, like I said when I picked you up,
Oh shit.
some people are just waiting until it's their turn to talk.
Well, to be fair, okay. Look, you're like kind of facing this
Hey,
way
kid.
most of the time, so can you
Do
blame
me
me?
a favor and crack the window, would you?
Help? The fuck you mean help? Oh no. Oh no. Chat, remember this number for later.
What you got there? That's my number. I used to leave those all over my car in case my car got lost.
Chat.
Somebody found it. But yeah, feel free to call me anytime you get in trouble.
Chat. I don't know if I like this.
That's better. Now, where were we?
I don't know if I want to continue.
Yeah, fair number.
Okay.
But after a while, you start seeing the same few archetypes over and over. You got the numbnuts.
This is 60 miles an hour? I do not believe you, game.
Autodidact blowhards.
I feel like we're going
Yeah,
a cool
talk your ears
20. If this
You
is
get a lot of people
60,
from Cincinnati for
we
some
must be
reason.
driving
You got
120
your
on the
deadheads trying
highway.
to get to some concert someplace.
There's no way we're going
And then
60.
there's the water bottle person, always worrying that they're going to run out of water before they get where they're going. Still, you're the first hitcher I ever picked up who doesn't have a destination. Copernicus.
Pretend to be from
Oh,
Cincinnati.
is that right? I hear they're renovating the zoo this summer.
What? Okay.
You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this.
Uh-huh.
Our folks wouldn't let us listen to the radio in the car. So we used to
Why?
make up
That's
these
weird.
songs about food on long drives to pass the time.
Uh-huh.
We had this one with about 30 verses, each about a different kind of grain. There was this one time when
Kenny
we passed
from
a
The Walking
billboard for
Dead.
this new kind of bread.
Kind of
In
like
hell
a
they have a hell a
more
lot of
clear
blah,
tone
blah
Kenny.
bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of blah bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of blah bread.
Why do you sound like a robot?
In hell they have a hell a lot of blah bread.
Are you a robot, sir?
Oh yeah, that drove mom and dad crazy.
Sir, are you a
Come
robot?
on,
I'm
join
convinced
in.
you're AI.
In hell they have a hell a lot of
I'm good. I'm good. I don't like this.
In hell they have
I'm good.
a lot of
Help!
bread. In hell they
Get
have
me out of this car. Get me out of this car.
Bread. In hell they have
Get me out of this car.
Bread.
I don't even know what I selected. This is... If I have to have this stuck in my head the next week, also
Actually,
you do, chat.
I'm beginning to understand my parents' perspective.
What?
Getting older's funny.
Is it?
It's like reading a book where less and less happens, but the writing gets better and better.
Does it?
You got that right, kid. Let me tell you, getting old is no picnic.
I'm sure.
Yeah. We used to have a strict division of labor back when we worked together. She would raise the grape from the time it appeared on the vine, and I'd step in as soon as it was time to start drying them.
How romantic, I guess.
Our customers used to have fun with that. I'm the dry one, they'd say.
Ha 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 ha.
Grapes attract a certain kind of person. A person who likes to tell jokes. Wine enthusiasts, tourists, people who like to talk.
Okay.
There's a photo in that glove box there of us, standing in front of our
I thought you said
trailer.
you didn't remember what
It
your
was in a
wife looked
magazine.
like. You don't look at photos?
One
You
of
just
those stories about
have the
vanishing
people
farmers
you
that
pick up
always
look at the
pulls
photos?
heartstrings with the rest of the country. It's a nice photo. The photographer caught a certain look, an expression she used to have, like she could see something barely out of sight for the rest of us. Here, pop open the glove box and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Hey, where'd you get that?
What?
That's not her. And that guy there, he looks like you.
Oh?
I don't know. I was going to ask you the same question, Copernicus. Did he... Who gave this to you? Well, I guess it belongs to you. You'd better hold on to it.
Okay. Don't ride with strangers. Yeah, you're telling me.
What woman? Well, oh, her.
This
Well,
is already getting strange.
hard to say.
Life
Wouldn't
is
lose any
strange.
Sleep over it.
I know
What's that
it's
black
called
thing in the
Hitchhiker,
glove
a
box
mystery
anyway?
game, but you know. What the hell?
See anything interesting there? A windmill, eh? No idea.
Can I start messing with the buttons of his car? Tap driver to continue the conversation. Scenic break? What do you mean scenic break? Alright, streamer, we think you're getting too overwhelmed by this conversation. Alright, chat, let's enjoy our scenic break. What other things can we pull out for the scenic break? Here you go. Anime women. Scenic. We can have hug break. Where my hug at? Okay. What else can I entertain my chat with? Bird Yuri again. Hooray, Bird Yuri. Alright, I think that's quite enough of a break.
Say, want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance?
Can I actually answer?
He couldn't get a date.
That's the funniest joke I've ever heard!
Hey, that reminds
Bird!
me. It's almost 4:30. You'll like this. It's my favorite.
Will I?
I once knew the hostess, Darlene.
Mm-hmm.
She used to change the tires on my truck on Highway 51.
Welcome to another Interstate Riddle Hour. Here's our first riddle. Keep your eyes peeled, all you blacktop carpetbaggers. I fly, yet I have no wings.
Uh-huh.
I cry, yet I have no eyes.
I like how that tree is disappearing in the
Darkness follows
background.
me. Lower light I never see.
Solve the riddle! I don't even know what the riddle was. Fuck. Cloud?
Very good. Here's our
Can
next
she hear
one.
me?
A gatekeeper forever bound. He opens and shuts with a similar sound.
What? Am I playing fucking Dora the Explorer, chat? Can you find the object? Yeah, when do we arrive at the quarry? Probably a window? I suppose so. I guess close the window and then I point at the window? No. Why was my door why was my door unlocked? Glad this host is giving me ample time to answer this question. Solve the riddle. I don't even see anything I can interact with. Hell? Love is the extremely difficult realization that something other than oneself is real. Okay. I don't see anything to click on.
Need some help? Think metal teeth that open and shut.
Huh? I did not come to this stream to be aware! Yeah, I need to warn everyone beforehand. Metal teeth? The fuck are you talking about? I don't... Huh? Scrub! I don't...
Need some help?
Yeah!
The answer is right between your feet.
Zipper? Are you
Very
fucking
good.
kidding me?
I don't know why I listen to this every day.
Yeah, I don't
Damn
either.
questions are rigged. I never get them.
Says the guy who never knew what pressure to keep his tires at.
Are you sure
Hey.
we're in a Discord call?
Having fun? Want to keep going?
Sure!
Here's another one. Take one out and scratch my head. I am now black, but once was red. What am I?
What?
Well done.
Hooray!
Okay, here's a
Something ain't
tough
right.
one. I have 4 wings but cannot fly. I never laugh and never cry. On the same spot I'm always found, toiling away with little sound. What am I?
Four wings but cannot fly.
Need some help?
Repeat it.
I have 4 wings but cannot fly. I never laugh and never cry. On the same spot I'm always found, toiling away with little sound.
I am unsure.
Need some help? Round and round we go, people.
Huh?
Need some help? You might need to get your binoculars out to
Now, how the fuck?
It's not so close. All right, here's
What was the answer? The fucking windmill?
He lies. without touching the ground.
Oh, come on, Darlene.
Huh? What?
Damn it, Darlene.
Hello?
I should
yo?
have tipped her better when she changed the tires. She's been out to get me ever since. Look, she isn't being straight with you, kid.
What is going on?
Check the photo, Copernicus. The photo in your bag. Then you'll see.
Oh, huh? Is this dude like the devil or some shit?
She's in trouble, Copernicus. You must help her.
Things like that happen all the time on this highway.
Bro?
Nothing to lose your scrunchie over.
Little Hour has now ended. I've helped you all I can this time.
Hello?
So long, Copernicus.
What is any of this?
Kid, I am sorry about your
I don't know this woman.
but I had nothing to do with it.
What?
It's just the opposite. I was sent to protect you. From yourself.
What?
You picked this car every bit as much as I chose to stop for you. You picked this car, picked me, not to feel anything. Kid,
I don't
just let it go.
understand.
There's nothing for you down that road. Nothing but hurt. Look, I admit I lied, but only about one thing.
I'm very confused.
Nope. I'm as surprised by that one as you
Does he have a crush on us or something?
Yeah, we've met. Twice, in fact.
Oh.
Sure. You showed up at my trailer park taking photos. At first, I was a bit suspicious, since there were plans to kick us out and
Real
develop the
doomed
trailer
yaoi
park into
hours,
some
am I
kind
right,
of shopping
chat?
center. But then it became clear that you'd been sent here by a magazine to do one of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country. The woman in the photo? No, I didn't actually meet her. I just know what you told me about her. She was backpacking around Europe without you. And you? You weren't taking it so well.
This is literally the plot of the first Ace Attorney case.
About you. I know about the phone number in the matchbook. I know you thought about not showing it to me.
What?
Kid, I told you. You don't want to go down that
Because
road.
Larry's girlfriend was like returning from Europe.
Well, there's one more
Yeah, you
lie I
keep
told
saying
you.
there's only one more
We're
lie.
not number one anymore. In raisin production. We were
shut the fuck
surpassed
up.
last year by Turkey. I wasn't afraid of the truth either, back then.
Yeah, we're just making shit up as we go along.
When she got the x-rays, when she knew, she decided to spare my feelings. Didn't tell me anything.
Damn.
Hid the x-rays in one place I'd never suspect, because it was so obvious.
In my raisins.
Stayed closed until today, till you came along. I wish it was that simple, kid.
What?
Hey, Chief. Why don't you have a look here?
Why was my reflection not in the mirror? Now it is now. Hello? Okay.
He appeared on this highway about the same time you did. I guess he's part of what you're running from.
Huh? What the fuck?
Not sure. You
What
can't
do these
see him
raisins
directly.
do to me,
He
chat?
only shows up in mirrors, windows, pictures.
So, we have the
Well,
devil next to
we
me and
haven't
some
talked yet
random
about
mirror
the
man.
second time
Nice.
we met.
We're the replacement wife?
That's the thing. It's a little
Absolutely,
hard
that's
to
what's
explain.
happening here.
Better if I just take you there. It's just a quick detour. We'll be there in a minute. But close the window. You don't want to have it open where we're headed.
Damn, you said this place stinks like hell. never just be a nice road trip. It's gotta be convoluted. I swear we've been just circling the entire game. Like, there's only, like, a certain amount of background and then it just recycles. Oh. Oh, we're going to hell, bro. Where are we going? Yeah. I don't know where we're going.
A man travels along a road until he reaches a gate at the top of a hill.
Uh-huh.
The road has been long and straight so far.
No, I think this journey has been anything other than straight.
But now the man can't go any further. So he takes a seat by the road to rest.
Okay.
The man waits. And after a length of time that seems neither short nor long, the gate opens, and a guard appears. The man asks the guard for entry, but the guard says he cannot let him enter at the moment. The man thinks for a second and asks if he will be allowed through later. It is possible, says the guard, but not now. The gate now stands slightly open, and the man tries to look through it longingly.
Longingly?
His journey has been easy so far, and he misses the feeling of the open road. The guard notices and laughs. Even if you could gain entry, there are many gatekeepers after me. Some are much stronger than me.
This is how it feels to try to
I'm
find
afraid to look
the
upon
source of a Yuri meme you'll see on Twitter. And then once
So
you do
there
find the
the
source,
man
it's not even
waits.
Yuri.
For days, months, years, waiting to enter. One day, when he's given up hope of entering, a single question occurs to him, one he has not thought of before. Why, he wonders aloud, are there no other travelers along this road? All these years, no one but myself has waited in front of this gate. The answer to this question comes from a voice near his shoulder. It is you who made this gate, says a bird perched nearby. So it exists for no one but you.
Huh?
But why? Asks the traveler. Why would I choose to stop here?
Hooray, we feed the bird.
The bird answers after hungrily eating a crust of bread from the man's hand. After this point, the road becomes less straight.
Oh,
It
does
splinters
it now?
like the tree in which I live, splitting into dozens, hundreds of branches. The path becomes impossibly narrow and frail,
The path
and
becomes
crowded
impossibly
with the view of
homosexual.
other paths one could have taken.
Bird, where's your Yuri?
There's only one point ahead on the road where all paths
This
converge,
is blindingly
where
white.
all points join, where the light shines through skin and through lies. But it's never been reached by one of your kind.
This is not an
A
offense
traveler
to whoever voices
who
this
walks
character,
on
but
feet.
his voice is so, like, calming that it's kind of putting me to sleep. Not like in a bad
cries
way,
the guard,
but like,
chasing the bird away.
I don't know why I'm already
Don't listen
tired
to
to
his
begin with,
nonsense.
but hearing this voice is not
Having
helping.
said this, he takes a seat next to the traveler.
Yeah, I mean in like a compliment
But not
way. Like if
before
I needed
closing
help
the gate.
sleeping, I could just listen to this
Forever.
dude talk. And I think it would help.
So when you think about it, who knows how long we've been sitting here, just like this, on this road. Take it from me. It's better to face things with, what's it called again? Fortitude.
Okay.
Better
Face things
not
with
to feel
Fortnite.
too
I
much.
got that. Taking note.
Want a raisin?
No.
You sure? You just need to get used to them.
No, I'm good.
Life is like a box of raisins.
Actually, life is like a box of chocolates.
That's
Forrest
some
Gump, one of my
Forrest
favorite
Gump-type
movies.
Wisdom for you right there. Here, I'll leave the box open for you. Help yourself.
I don't want one. Oh, bird. Bird Yuri?
Look. Hooded crows all along this road.
Oh my god, we got polyamorous Yuri birds.
From my farm every
Look at that
harvest.
shot.
They look hungry. Didn't get much peck out of this last harvest.
Ah!
You don't want to do that, kid.
I don't.
These birds are unpredictable. There's no telling what they'll do once they start swarming.
Oh.
Get enough of these crows together and it's big trouble.
Fuck it. More birds!
You're making a mistake, kid.
More birds!
You don't know where they're taking you.
More birds!
Look, I'll help you. I'll help you figure out what happened when she came back from Europe. Look, I get that you're mad.
I want more
and I
birds!
don't blame you. But you don't know what's out there, kid. What other drivers on this road are like. Stay with me, and things will play a whole lot safer. All right, I guess you made your choice. Don't blame me for what happens next.
I trust the birds.
Now you've done it. They've taken control of the car. I don't know, Copernicus. Why don't you ask them?
Hooray, birds!
We're at my farm, Copernicus. I had a funny feeling.
Exactly,
The moment
take
you
me to
looked
Bird
through
Yuri.
those binoculars. Well, they're pulling us around in circles. They're afraid of the scarecrows I put up here last summer. They want to take you, I suppose, to that windmill in the middle.
Okay. Oops, wrong button. How am I doing this?
You need to rotate the scarecrows. See if you can find something in this car that might do the trick.
Rotate the scarecrows.
That's it, kid. Now, more of the same.
Okay. Yeah. The birds are turning the cars gay!
Almost there.
Okay. Damn.
That's it, kid.
There we go. Huh?
I think it's for you. They have a way of leaving gifts once you've fed them. Often something shiny, or a piece of string.
Yeah, typically crows do that. Remember when he said the crows were bad? Look at him lying again! I guess I did wear an appropriate shirt for stream today.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. It's practically a cliche. Going to Europe to have new experiences, and yeah, it's corny. But maybe find myself.
She's having a gay awakening in Europe. Can you blame her?
I'll be back before you know it. Promise. Here's a security deposit.
What a weird box. Did you win this at the circus?
It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside, so you know I'm thinking of you. And then we have our road trip together when I get back. You won't miss me anyway. You have plenty to keep you busy.
Do I?
Like that job in California. The story about the
vanishing grape farmers. You're right. I'm worrying too much. I love it. Does it lock?
In some other world, it must, but not here.
What does that mean?
Okay, trade you a memory box for your Polaroid. Say cheese.
Well, now that you know how it started, it doesn't make the next step any easier, does it? Listen, I disapprove of just about every choice
That's
you've
not
made
my
on
problem.
this trip. But I like you, kid. And I can see you've made up your mind.
You've got moxie, kid.
If you want to
I
find
like
your
the
girlfriend,
cut of your jib.
if you want to find out what happened, if you really want to go there,
I should get a plane ticket and go to
you've
Europe.
got to find that
Oh,
box.
yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know, kid. But find that box and the key. Open the box before it's too late. Well, this is where I say goodbye. Unless you want to help transport 4 bushels across. Nah.
Okay, bye.
Just remember, there are many more gates ahead and many more guards. I'm pretty much the friendly drunken uncle of the bunch.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, kid. Oh, one more thing. What did the grape say when he got run over by the car? Nothing. He just gave a little whine. Good luck with your search.
Well, yeah, I was expecting like a Road 96 situation. This is more of a Silent Hill situation. I didn't know what to expect with this game. But, it's definitely a thing. Oh, God.
It's the second house on the right here. No, wait, the third.
Do you remember where it is?
Yeah,
I
Bird
thought you spent your
GTA.
whole childhood here.
My
Do
flying-
you know what put us on top of the food
Hello?
chain? Do you know? And please don't say opposable
What is going on
thumbs.
here?
Plenty of animals have those.
This is not a car.
Possums, koalas, something called the waxy monkey leaf frog.
Uh-huh.
They're nothing special. Forget about thumbs, okay? Memory is what put us here. So many of our dreams are set in the places where we used to live. We want to see them, visit them again. There should be a rule, a kind of social convention. The old apartment rule works like this. We can show up any place we used to live and simply explain, oh, I used to live here. There's nothing strange about it. The people who live there just throw open their doors and invite us in to have a look around.
I love how the streets
So,
are like
we can go
blurred
back
and
home.
censored as to what
So,
their names are.
Behold.
It's strange.
Hey, are you keeping an eye out? Oh dear. I didn't mean to put you to sleep with my
Wales!
talking. No offense taken. I've been told I have a way of putting my students to sleep as well. We're looking for Asper Street. And, at least it used to be called that.
Lola, dearest, greetings from Spokane. I'm visiting for a lecture. Wish you were here. My motel room is shaped like this. Your friend Hops.
Problem is
Dolphins.
that a few A few years ago, they rearranged all the letters of the street signs in this,
Hey Jack, having a great road trip. Would be a little easier if my boyfriend could drive. Haha. Tell mom I'll be back for her birthday, Kiara.
very impractical. I didn't catch your name. I'm Hobbs. Yes, that's what everyone calls me. Everyone except my
Yeah, that's
students,
a lot of
course.
newspapers.
No, just a second. Let's find this Asper Street, please, before we begin our inquiries. Like I say, they might have rearranged the letters a bit.
Find Asper. Why the fuck would the letters be jumbled? It's a street. Oops. Definitely need some hydration. Also, you're the driver. Shouldn't you be looking for the damn streets? Nope.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
That's it. Very good. So, we're on our way. Now,
FNAF, oh
there
no.
was something you wanted to ask. Yes, then it's going to turn out that big surprise. I do know you. A person trapped in the radio? Oh, yes. We've all met you along this highway.
I mean, this isn't really a
I picked
highway.
you
This is
up
a
because I could
residential
tell you
street
were
here.
looking for something. Something you've lost. Now, we're all looking for something on this road. I've never met anyone who wasn't. My dog.
Oh.
Well, she's been missing for a long time now. Hops, like me.
Oh.
Stupid idea, naming a dog after yourself.
I mean, you do
They
you.
constantly think they're being trained. Every time someone you know stops you in the street. Made her a
Yeah,
little
why are we
bit
looking for the streets?
high-strung. So, Vern mentioned this problem you have with a photo. Vern? Sure. Now, I know almost everybody on this road. Well, there's not many of us after all. Excellent raisins that guy Vern has. Did you try one?
I prefer grapes.
Sound philosophy, but most people do. Yeah, a more appealing lens to view the world through. So, okay, show me this photo. So, you're looking for her.
You know,
What happened to
Europe
her?
stole her.
Well, a singed photograph is never a good sign. I'm sorry, though. You don't remember anything?
Objects are imbued with memory around here, and tell stories. Sometimes rather lengthy and pointless ones, to be honest.
But not.
Am I
in
not wearing
this
a seatbelt?
instance. Well,
Why am I not wearing a
I can
seatbelt?
help you with one part. Now, you two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background. Yes, I got a lot of dogs. After a while, the kitchen got completely full.
How many?
I'm not very good
huh?
at getting rid of things, as you can see. Anyway, I invited you two in and put the kettle on the stove. But you never wound up making it through the front door. There was some kind of argument. She suddenly had to take a call. You got impatient.
Yeah, where's Cat?
Well, I got the feeling there was something more behind it. But, you know, who knows? Relationships between adults
definitely
humans
feels like a
are
fever
not
dream.
my strong suit. If you want to know what happened to her, why don't you just ask her yourself? You haven't asked me yet where we're headed. The warehouse
Oh, God.
of lost things.
Isn't that just an Amazon warehouse?
Oh, yes. Vern said you were pretty funny.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, okay. It's this warehouse that contains everything you've ever lost in your life. You can find anything there, even feelings, but you only get 15 minutes to look.
Okay.
Yes, only 15 minutes. It really threw me the last time I was there. I got distracted by some mittens. Yeah, I had as a kid. Left them at a bus stop sometime in the mid-60s. After that, my parents bought those things that clip your mittens to your coat so it wouldn't happen again. Well, why not?
This is very trippy.
Shamanic tribes of the Amazon believe that in order to heal, you have to journey into the other world. Find the thing you've lost among the spirits and bring it back. Now, and to think about all the things we misplace. Atlantis, huh? And we lost an entire city once. Why shouldn't we get a second chance just to go back and retrieve some
It
of the
sounds like a
things
shit
we left
establishment.
behind? Now, if I remember correctly, it's only
Dude,
about
we're
another
making
20
circles
minutes
in
from
the
here.
same residential area. Literally every house looks the exact same. Yeah, no, we don't need to see the break. I think we're good. I think we can keep going.
Peculiar. It's nothing. Just wondering about this green light. Are you one of these people who's good with cars?
No.
I was hoping you might know. I never saw it before until you got into the car.
Oh.
What? Us? Stop here? No, I think we'll wait to find a mechanics.
Mechanics?
place. Perhaps
What are
the
we gonna just start
Hot
shouting?
Quiz show hostess. Ah.
Bro, what?
The green light. The epic sense of man's urgency. The future that keeps receding from us. Yes, I suppose you've read The Great Gatsby, too.
No, I've seen the
It's
Leonardo
probably
DiCaprio
nothing major,
movie.
just a reminder to get
I guess that's
something
close enough.
checked. But what do I know? I'm not the technical sort. Oh, we could ask Lola. Well, she's very good with these things. Lola's a kind of oracle. Well, she's
No,
given
I'm pretty
me
sure
lots
that's
of good advice.
Barbara
right from where
Gordon.
you're sitting. Besides, more to the point, I'd like to check with her about directions, just to make sure we're pointed the right way. See if you can find her here.
Find her.
Well, she's quite small, you see. A toy bear. Now, I found her at the World's Fair in Barcelona, 1929, at an exhibition about alchemy. Lola Montez. Well, she's somewhere in this car now. Feel free to rummage around as much as you need.
Okay. Key?
What have you got there? Interesting. Looks familiar. There she is. Ah, Lola.
Look at this chunky
Put her on
little
the glove
bear.
box lid, my boy. That's where she
This
likes
game
to
is like
speak.
coming to a wedding where you don't know anyone and somehow you find yourself at the most talkative table. Truly! Like, I don't know any of you people. Why are you trying to start seven
Yes,
different
sometimes
conversations with
directly,
me?
Sometimes in a more of a roundabout way. Lola, dearest. Now, I'm here with this young fellow here.
And like none of them are sane. They're all just trying to tell you conspiracy
right?
theories that they know from Reddit.
She's
It's like,
not ready to talk yet.
okay.
She's lonely, and she misses her friends. It's nothing personal. We're just
Like, we're literally talking to a
magical fellow
bear in a
memory
box right
objects.
now.
That's her preferred company. Trinkets like her, lost and found many times over the years, imbued with the memories of everyone who's ever claimed them as their own. Get enough of them together, and things start to get
Like, what are we
interesting.
doing?
The present moment peels back like wallpaper.
We took
to
something
reveal the
strong.
past behind it, and the future
Truly.
ahead.
What were in those
Her and her
raisins?
friends, yes. She's very good. She even remembers my dog's names. Well, it depends on how many are missing at any given time.
Bruh.
Currently, Hops is the only one who's out of pocket. She's been gone for almost 9
Jesus.
months. I'd very much like to find her. Well, no, I couldn't look for her these last months. I got a bit
Detained?
Yes. It all started when I was
What is going
buying some
on?
tube socks. I was on the escalator, trying to leave the mall.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever have that thing where you buy something and you know it's the right thing, but you start worrying about it just as you're
Not
leaving. I
particularly.
was staring at the socks, wondering if they were the right length. Now, I knew they were, but I must have not been paying attention.
Victor?
Because suddenly,
No,
I slipped
no.
down that crack at the end of the escalator, right where you're supposed to step off. Yes, exactly the thing kids are always worrying about.
Can we
getting
find
sucked down
Caitlin
the
next?
escalator.
Can she be our next driver?
Well, first quite quickly, and then very slowly.
Oh no. Oh no.
Before you know it,
Oh
you're
no.
banging over
Ah,
the
it's so
chute,
bright.
and then you land at the bowling green.
So bright.
That's what they call the entrance. That's a little area
blinding.
with some onboarding materials and that fake
Help.
grass
Help,
carpeting,
chat.
so the landing
I'm
isn't so
blind.
rough. It's the most fantastic place. Under the escalator. Just fast. Like falling out of bed and landing on the moon.
1,000,000,000,000%.
Oh, no.
I would listen
There are
to
people
anything
with
Caitlin
much
Kierman
different
had to
company.
say to me.
Everyone's just waiting
She
to
could
get
talk
out.
to me about
Very
taxes, and I'd be like,
poserish scene down there.
darling, that is so fascinating.
A lot of staged ennui. Oh, not much really. There's an old black and white TV that only gets a few channels. There's some old board
She
games.
could talk to me about any damn thing, and I'd be locked in that
There was one
conversation.
box that promised 8 games in one, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me.
What is
how
it?
to
What are
play
we
the game.
talking about?
A
Board
couple of decks of
games?
cards, all incomplete. I
Huh?
must have dreamt 20 times that I found the 4 of clubs.
This music is giving me anxiety.
They open the escalator every year on January 1st. To clear everyone out. They used to do it more often, but then, well, yeah, budget cuts. I fell
I'm
in the
pretty sure
beginning of
Shadow
April,
Hearts VA
one
is
of the
going to
last
be in a
full
game
weekends
that
of the
I'm
year.
pretty interested in
Really
April.
tough thing to get
It's like
your head around,
Expedition
being trapped in
33.
there
I'm
almost the
I'm
whole
99%
year.
sure Jennifer English is in that game. So I'm very
Pretty
interested in
much the
playing it.
only thing that passes for excitement
I don't know if
there
I'll stream it because
is
it's an
when
RPG
somebody
and I
new
don't
drops
really
in.
stream RPGs, but
Pretty quickly, you learn to tell the
I could be
difference between
interested.
real people and the mannequins they drop down the chute.
Mannequins, this is Silent Hill!
That's how they keep everyone fed down there. They stuff mannequins full of food and supplies, put them on the escalator, just let them slide down the chute.
Huh?
Oh, that's a big moment. When they drop the mannequins down, really breaks up the monotony. Everyone rushes over to tear the mannequin apart to get their hands on the food inside. Oh, indeed. But I guess it's the easiest way to get the food to slip down the crack. Now, one time, a real guy fell down the shaft and was mistaken for a mannequin. Now, he was half torn to shreds before I pulled him out of there.
What do you
That
mean?
fella didn't look lifelike enough.
Huh?
Oh, yes. He was really quite beside himself.
How can you not tell between a mannequin and a
He gave me
person?
his pipe as a token of appreciation for saving him from the mob.
Imagine getting someone a vape for
Oh, I
rescuing
still
them.
keep it in my pocket. Oh, look. Let's give it to her place.
What?
Let's see if she's feeling more sociable.
Huh?
Lola, dear, are you feeling more chatty now? She says her tea party is still missing 2 guests. You see, we just need to find 2 more of her friends.
Okay.
Ah, of course.
The
My audiobook
gulag!
about the gulag makes
Oh,
perfect
God.
sense. Only one more object to find now. Oh, well, it's something I used to play for her in the car an awful lot. There was this one story she used to adore. The story? Well, it's
Maybe I
about
shouldn't
two
have asked
guys.
about the story.
In a way, 2 guys like us who were side by side, both
Sounds
waiting
pretty
for
gay.
something to happen.
Now, these two fellas were both prisoners in the Gulag. Do you know what the Gulag was?
Yeah, I played Call of Duty.
So, the Gulag camps were off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, can we get a
could escape,
Joker?
but then what would you do? Well, you'd starve to death.
Funny.
So there was a trick. It was called the sandwich. Now, say you and I wanted to escape the Gulag. Two guys like us, friends. We recruit
Are we
another
friends?
guy, a third guy, to escape with us. Now, preferably a nice, fat, buttery guy. The fat guy was called the sandwich because the idea is that the two buddies, us, we kill and eat the sandwich on the way home to survive. It's great, right?
No. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't tell the story right. Oh, I think mainly just because of the setting. Siberia.
Okay.
Bears love stories about remote places.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, I haven't told you the best part yet.
Oh, boy.
Well, there was one time these two guys escaped with a sandwich. But there was a problem. They finished the sandwich too soon. Didn't ration him out long enough. He was all gone.
I
And
mean,
they
I
still
watch
had
Yellow
days to
Jackets,
walk
but,
through the
like,
Siberian tundra.
Come on, bro. Not Fade to Black. No. No. Oh, my God. Ah!
These guys were great friends, but they were also hardened criminals.
Blinding. I'm blind, Chet.
And so they knew that whichever one of them fell asleep would be eaten by the other one.
Oh, it's so white.
But the code of criminal friendship didn't allow them to acknowledge this. So they had to keep playing it, nonchalant, chatting about stuff.
Yeah,
Whatever
now
people
every time I
talked
think of a
about back then,
sandwich, I'm
trudging
gonna
through
think
the
of just
snow.
a person eating a person. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Did I really need that flashbang? Did I?
Who? Oh, those two convicts. Oh, no. One of them fell asleep and got eaten by the other. But it's their ability to keep face that I always think about. Their honor that couldn't admit any suspicion.
Were you one of the guys? Or did you eat
mean,
the other guy?
You don't totally trust me, right? Well, I can see you looking out the corner of your eyes. You don't think I know where I'm going.
Okay.
Listen, can I ask you an honest
I
question?
suppose so.
Okay, here it goes. This girlfriend of yours, why is it so important for you to find her? I mean, okay, the burnt photo, damsel in distress, etc.,
Because
etc.
women.
I
We
get
love
it.
women around
But if you
here.
can't remember anything about her,
We'll always have this.
Oh, boy.
see, this is Lola's influence. It's starting to work. You feel it, right?
All you have to do is find your way back to me. Let's keep him as our pet.
You two didn't even mean to capture it. It just flew into the empty bottle.
Why do we need a firefly as a pet?
Well, for your sake, I hope
What's the
so.
point?
I think you know. You're like me. The past is the only place left for us. When we were young, we thought the past could only tie us down.
Oh, God, your book is glitching out
Everything
now.
we wanted, freedom, lay ahead on the open road. Well, that was yesterday, and this is today. Now the past is all you've got, and the future is full of pain.
True.
Well, when we get to the warehouse, remember to keep an eye out for a firefly in a glass bottle. It shouldn't be hard to spot. They tend to keep that place pretty dimly lit.
Are we looking for a fourth friend?
Oh!
Oh, God.
Look.
No, I want to
Looks
say
like
please no
Vern's
more
started
raisins.
doing
Fuck!
some advertising. I guess he's finally decided to take matters into his own hands. Normally, he's so stoic, letting things take their own course, never complaining. Well, he was just trying to help you. Seems like you could use it. You're
Oh, I'm
totally
sure.
infected with this frontier spirit, am I right? Always move ahead, always continue along the two-lane blacktop. Maybe Vern exaggerates a bit, but at least he knows these parts. You should turn back here. No, I'm serious.
Huh?
It's just Lola. Blast nothing.
Shadiness.
Someone changed the street signs. Him. He's been here. I swear it was the second left past the red house.
Red house.
Don't worry.
Bro,
We'll find
oh,
it.
there's no red.
It's right around here. No, it seems to have disappeared along with the car manual.
Oh my god.
I just want to find my dog. Ah, these streets all look the same. This is worse than falling down an escalator. Here, take this. See if you can figure out which way is east.
What the fuck is this?
Are you sure? I mean, look through it and see if it tells you which way is east.
Okay. What the fuck?
No luck, huh?
No.
Well, maybe it does something useful. Oh, listen. She's starting to talk. Hopefully we can get out of this maze now and head on our way. Hopefully. Lola, dear, this young man and I, we're looking
What are we
for...
truly doing?
She's saying something. Something about you.
What are we truly doing?
A car crash? No. He's fine. Well, just look at him. She thinks you've caused some kind of accident. I can vouch for this young man, Lola. Well, he's been with me almost the entire afternoon. She says she knows who you are, and that she wants to help
Everybody
you.
knows who I am in
She's
this game
gathered these
somehow.
memory objects for a purpose, for you to put together, to bring you earthly knowledge, she says. Very peculiar.
Assemble the memory objects? Ah, shit. Okay. Is this a
Well,
camera now?
isn't
Like, what
that
is this?
something? It's alchemy, my boy. Art.
Hooray, I
A
guessed
camera.
correctly.
Your means for turning water into wine, redeeming the past, renewing memories. Americana, where the surreal intermingles with the mundane. Here's your chance, my boy. Create a photo journal. Win some awards.
What on earth?
Fireflies, sent directly from your memory, I suppose, to guide you.
They look like sperm.
Oh, hello there, Lampiridine.
That's not the picture I took. This looks like Harvey from Stardew Valley.
Oh. Oh, those sideburns. Don't let my students get a hold of that.
Huh?
I think they're not done yet. They want you to take more photos.
Of what now?
They want to show us the way, but they can only do it through photos.
Oh. Marty McFly looking ass.
Gee, I didn't notice him standing back there. Should we go back and pick him up? Who is that guy anyway? You don't sound very glad to see them. I think they're not done yet. They want you to take more photos.
Oh, goody. This really is turning into Life is Strange. Just going through people's houses now. What if that's our boyfriend? The girl's just a sugar mommy. Fair enough. I'll believe it. If that's the story, honestly, better story. The girlfriend was never a girlfriend. This guy has always just been my boyfriend. We're just misremembering things. Trading post was Red Dead?
Trading post, huh? Interesting proposition. I expect you get something rather valuable in exchange for this particular camera.
Come on, Fireflies, lead me to the right direction. Warehouse of lost things closed until further notice.
What?
Oh no!
Ah, no! No! My dog!
We always gotta bring in Delulu to every game.
If I can't find her in the past,
Pokemon Snap looks different!
Her in the future.
Yeah, this is Pokemon Snap if we
that
took
was just nonsense I said to cheer you up.
hallucinogenic mushrooms.
I just want to find my dog.
I don't know what's happening. We have amnesia. Trying to find our girlfriend. These people that keep picking us up are strange. We ate some raisins and we haven't been the same since. I love how the music gave up. Come on, Fireflies. Come on.
Is that a dog collared in the street? I suppose. But what's happened to her? She's invisible. She's lost in time since the warehouse closed its doors. That's it. Capture her with that camera of yours.
Doggo! Trash Man! This is the prequel to Silent Hill.
Oh, you're a good dog, Hops. You ran past a funny mailbox through a door, and we'll find you, don't worry. We've got to find that house.
We're looking for our girlfriend. She went to Europe. I had a cheesecake with raisins.
That's the one. Hang on.
A prequel to the prequel.
Look, the silo. That's my house. Funny how you can come upon the very place you live and not even recognize it. All depends on the angle you... Hey! There's Hops! Thank goodness. Oh, I've almost got her back. Listen, I didn't realize the warehouse was closed, but we must do it again. Now you have to promise me, pinky promise, that we're going to meet again in a year.
I don't want to.
This same spot. We won't exchange contact info or anything like that. We'll keep it old school. Meet here in 1 year's time. What do you say? Sorry to hear that, young man. People like to say that you can't live in the past.
The sequel of a prequel.
Look at me. I'm living proof to the contrary. Look, your fireflies are back. Seems like they're waiting to give you one last memory.
Hooray.
Hops, wait for me!
I don't think doors are supposed to sound like that when you close them.
I just think it would be fun to ring the bell. I lived here my entire childhood. I feel like I have the right.
Is this gonna be the dumb
Sure,
argument
but
we had?
we better make it quick. Lots of driving to do still.
Hello. What can I do for you two?
This is gonna sound funny, but
Not at all. Come right in.
oh, sorry, I've got to take this. To me, it's perfect here. I don't understand what's so great about our life in Seattle.
Ugh, always Seattle.
Don't you ever
Life
think
is
about
strange.
making a
Always
change?
Seattle.
Sure, but this isn't the kind of change I had in mind. I get it. You grew up here, so it's your baseline of normal.
The guy that we
This
were
just isn't
riding
my
with
idea of
previously,
adventure.
he had such a nice, sleepy
Adventure.
voice that, like...
It's real here. It's a good place to grow up, to have children. At least it was for me.
Also, I haven't had any caffeine
I can always
today.
find myself here. Same stars,
Struggling.
same fence, same mailbox.
Yeah, gotta have my daily energy drink. Box.
Hey, you need a ride someplace?
Oh my god, we got a woman this time? Hooray! Eat coffee beans? Oh my god, shall we get a woman?
Listen, I'm not your girlfriend.
Oh.
And I'm not your mother.
Okay. Pickle.
But you'd better finish that pickle.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or
Give me-
else, I'm stealing it.
Give me.
Truth. They're the best part of the meal. A little rubbery in this place, though.
Rubbery. The hell?
Me? No way. The food's decent, but it's that thing about not wanting to eat at your place of work. Mixing business and pleasure. Well, feels like forever. At this point, it's less what I do and more who I am. But not Thursdays.
Now this is definitely Road 96
Today's
vibes.
my day off. That's okay. It's nice to sit on the other side
there
of the
anybody
counter for
else
a
here?
change and see how the other half lives.
Are you sure
This
there's other
music,
people here?
Isn't it
Dante!
dreamy? I can tell we have some things in common. We both have to live by our wits.
What? Why is this
Hitchhiking
doubling?
isn't an easy trade. Waiting tables isn't either. I'll show you what I mean. Corned beef hash with 3 eggs over easy, whole wheat toast and hash browns. 2 eggs scrambled with bacon,
What is
sausage,
happening
English
here?
muffin, and French fries with mayo instead
I
of
cannot
ketchup.
pay attention to what
3
she's
eggs
saying. What is
over
happening?
easy with well done bacon and a side salad. Hold the toast. Greek omelet with well done hash browns and white toast. A short stack of blueberry pancakes. Coffees all around, and 1 Diet Coke. So, how many orders of toast were there?
Huh?
Okay, here it is. Corned beef hash with 3 eggs over easy, whole wheat toast and hash browns. 2 eggs scrambled with bacon, sausage, English muffin, and French fries with mayo instead of ketchup. 3 eggs over easy with well done bacon and a side salad. Hold the toast. Greek omelet with well done hash browns and white toast. A short stack of blueberry pancakes. Coffees all around, and 1 Diet Coke.
2 toast?
So, how many orders of toast? Yep. Well, unless you count the English muffin. Then it's 3.
That does not count.
Well, you must have been doing something right to have made it this far.
Oh,
I
now there's
figure
people.
there's an art to
Question?
hitching a ride. You have to be able to read people very quickly. Waiting tables is no different. You get to know what people want before they know what they want. It's a sixth sense.
Not these nuts.
It's good you managed to lose Hops back there. Let me guess, did he try to make you promise to meet him again? Yeah, we've all made a few of those. This highway is practically paved with broken oaths sworn
Is
to
this just
Hops.
ADHD
Infants
simulator?
saying to useless stuff.
What is...
He doesn't mean badly, Hops. He's just a bit stuck in the past.
What's going on back there?
That's why he has all that junk in his car. Can't let go of anything. Can't change.
Is this how it feels,
People
Chad?
like to solve problems with the tools they understand.
2010 memes.
Hops thinks all the useful tools are in the glove box of his own memory.
Yeah, where are my cat
That's why
memes?
it's good you got clear of him. He's a bad influence for someone like you. That's good. You can't live in the past. Well, judging by the faces in this place, you can't live in the present either. Look at these blue screen zombies. Everyone glued to their phones.
Oh, everyone's glued to their phones, chat.
Very funny. That sense of humor will serve you well when our new robot overlords take over. The living dead all around us. Not you two, though. You and your girlfriend. You were very much animated. Although, maybe not in a good way. That was some argument.
Do we just always argue?
Well, if it wasn't worth arguing over,
Am I
it wouldn't
right,
mean anything, I
millennials?
guess. Well, I'm not one to eavesdrop.
Is the
Something
end of
about
this
text
game just going to
messages
be realizing that we
being
never
present.
actually got along and
The
that we should
usual
just break up?
suspects when
Is
it
that
comes
gonna be the
to
end of the
couple
game?
arguing
I
somewhere
feel like
in public in
everything
the
is like, you
21st
and your
century.
girlfriend were arguing about
I only
this
caught the
thing.
end of it. It was one of those
She went
things
off
that
to
suddenly
Europe.
boils over. One
Yeah,
moment
do we
you were
really
sitting there
want
having
this
your
relationship
strawberry
bag?
rhubarb pie and trying to figure out where the next
Do I have
gas
any
station is.
fanfic recommendations
the next
at the
when I came
moment?
back with your check, there was this big scene.
No.
with you
I know
storming
that
out the
I've read a
door.
couple chapters of Cerulean Eyes, which is like a Kate Vi 1940s fan fiction. I haven't finished it yet, but I've heard it's good. And from what I've read, it's really good.
Beats me. You didn't come back though. She hung around for
I mostly
another
just
20
read a lot of
minutes, mainly
one-shots,
talking on her
but
phone.
I have a lot of,
then she
like,
got her stuff and
things
left.
bookmarked to read
Seemed
later.
like she was making a plan to
I
meet
need to just
somebody.
have a day to read fan fictions.
Nope. See, I'm not that nosy. But when I was wiping down the counter,
I watched
found
the
this.
anime of Spice and Wolf.
Have a look.
What?
You might find it interesting.
Cup. Why did it slide like that? Balkan tours and more. Okay.
Weird, right? Gets weirder though. Check out the back. Seems like some kind of rendezvous. I mean, I figure that's not your card. Beats me. I just work here.
Fair
Sorry,
enough, I say
Copernicus.
that all the time.
I've helped you all I can this time. Like I said, we all know each other on this highway.
Mom and dad simulators? What do you mean mom and dad simulators?
Pass me the menu, will you? I want to see if they have
play
the
Dream
seasonal
Daddy
milkshakes
next.
in yet.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Map. Badlands. South Dakota.
Aw, look at that. It's like a little map of your adventures. How convenient. Even your gas station is there. Did you notice? It's a typical
I think
sign,
I've
you know,
heard of it, but I haven't, like, bookmarked it to read
of a
yet.
lucid dream. Random happenstance. Strange coincidence. This might be a good time to test if you have superhuman strength or
Oh,
can
God.
fly or something.
Then it would truly be Life is
I
Strange.
think I'll have peppermint mocha or vanilla caramel. Yeah, haven't seen our waitress in a while. Jeez, I'd kill for a shake right now.
I love Fallout 4.
Well, things become real when we invest meaning in them. When we make them real. It's not a theory. There's a poem about this. A guy is having an argument with his friend.
Again,
He's
what-
freaking out because the meaning of every word,
Okay.
everything, every idea seems to be falling
I feel like
apart.
this is just a...
After a while,
game
I
that's like,
understood
don't do
that
drugs,
talking
kids.
this way, everything dissolves. Justice, pine, hair, woman, you.
Woman,
and
that's one of my
I.
favorite words.
It's my day off reading.
Was I supposed to do something else with the book?
Well, he remembers this lover he had, and that helps him get his head screwed on straight again. Well, in a sense.
In a sense.
It's more that he thinks back to what it was like when they were together, and the different memories come together and leave him with a sense of specificity. That things are real and not just a big pile of words and concepts and stuff that fall apart the moment you try to squeeze them tight.
Oh, now the
He
hot
thinks
dog
back
sign's
to
going.
when he was a boy and remembers this river where he would try to catch the little orange silverfish called pumpkin seed. That's nice, right? It feels good to say.
Does it? I kind of was just like... Oh.
Makes things feel more real. Look at me.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget me.
Okay.
See me for who I am.
Uh-huh.
Pumpkin seed. You wouldn't believe how much people project their weird bullshit on me. It's the curse of the diner waitress. Less a real person
Already
and
forgot!
more a blank screen. I can't tell you how many swingin' dick Detective McGurks I've met in this place. Give me a coffee as black as a moonless night, darling. Shit like that. Are you sure about that? Or is that just what you want me to be? You don't seem to realize that you're the one pulling the strings in here. Well, everyone has an agenda. People think they come to a diner for food, but they're really looking for something
I'm also
much
the
more
Yapmeister.
profound. They want something, and at the end, they settle up. You bring the bill, and they have the chance to make good again. Everybody wants to be forgiven. It's a simple transaction. You're no different. Well, there's that box you're carrying around and want to get open.
Yap-centric.
You're here.
Yeah, where's my
looking for
Yap
answers,
genre of video
but
games?
only the warm, cuddly kind. You're not going to hang in when it starts getting heavy. This whole modern problem of people not really being present, it's everywhere. And technology only makes it worse.
Oh,
Once
technology!
the robot doubles started showing
It's
up,
the
that was the tipping
worst.
point.
We should just go
Robot
back,
doubles.
chat, to no
The
technology.
first models were so expensive, only Silicon Valley types could afford them, like electric cars. But pretty soon, it got to the point where basically anybody could afford a robot double of themselves.
What?
You could pick one up at Walmart.
Walmart
one aisle
mentioned.
over from the toilet paper and the firearms. Even the company that produces my cheap-ass phone started them. They claimed they were on a mission to disrupt the human space. I hate that word, disrupt. Pretty much anything you want. But there's where you have
Detroit
to be
become
careful.
human?
It acts like you, but it only performs at about 70% of your capabilities. It's you, after a bunch of drinks. So, if you're smart, you only trust it to do really simple things for you. Go to the post office, jury duty, fill in for you at your boring job. But people are lazy. They grow dependent on their robos. Use them
I watched
for
a
all
movie
kinds
about
of things they shouldn't. Making
jury
complex
duty.
calculations.
I think it was called Juror
Rolling up
Number 2.
boulders.
I won't
People send
spoil
their
anything.
robos off to be with their wives.
But it was an
their
interesting
families,
movie.
while carrying on affairs.
I think
Check
it's
it
on like
out.
HBO
Imagine
Max.
you and I are in a relationship. Then you notice I'm
This one-
acting a little
okay.
slow. My eyes aren't
70%
focusing
is
quite
pretty
right.
good, not gonna lie.
Like this. Look. See it?
Huh? Sure.
So now you realize that I've just stuck you with a pile of bolts for the evening. Right, so here we are. Two dummies out on a date together. Would your robo be smart enough to know that I'd sent mine? Right. And would she then tell
Like, what
me, or
hypothetical
would she keep me in
conversation
the
are we
dark?
having here?
All kinds of ethical issues, right? I don't know.
Bro,
I know
what are
you're
we
trying to
even
make your
yapping about
eyebrows
at this
move
point?
weirdly just to mess with me. Did someone stand me up with a robo? No, not exactly. It's more about this thing that happened to me at work once. Not here, dummy. In my former life as a flight attendant.
Oh, okay.
Grab that thing and pull up a chair. I'll tell you all about it.
What? I'm already, like, in the chair. What the fuck?
You feel like a sack of bolts yourself doing these safety demonstrations. People are zoning out, staring at their phones like the blockheads in here, or else just leering at you like
Isn't
you're
there,
the
like,
first
a whole
woman they've ever
person
seen
keeps-
wearing a uniform.
Like, commissioning people to make Wonder Bread art.
But you
Jesus
start
Christ.
getting good at spotting the doubles. They're often the only ones paying attention, staring at you with those not quite human eyes of theirs. Technically, no, they're not supposed to be there. But like I said, people bend the rules, and
That's what I
security
thought. I was
rarely
like, I'm
checks.
pretty sure there's a whole person that
They're fine on the runway,
commissions art
perfectly
like that.
docile. But something goes wrong at altitude. Something about the
I
navigation
just need a shirt
system.
that just says
The
"You're already
FAA
on
wanted
it."
to study it,
Nothing
but
else.
the study got shut down because you're not supposed to have them on aircrafts in the first place. So yeah, I learned to spot them right away. It becomes a job requirement, a matter of survival. Here, try your luck. Have a look at the table.
Okay.
So, 1 mustard, fine. 3 mustards, not so fine.
Uh-huh.
The one on the left is the real one. See if you can track it. Keep your eyes on the prize. 10 will get you 30. Very good.
I have played
You
enough
successfully
Crab
enforced
Spotter at
airline
Orioles
regulations.
games
Wanna play
to
again?
know about switching things.
Very good. You have successfully enforced airline regulations. Want to play again?
No, I'm good.
So, where was I? Pick that up again, and I'll show you what happened next.
Jesus Christ.
One time, we were doing a flight into Galveston, and we had a sudden drop of cabin pressure about 100 miles from our destination.
Not only
No, but imagine this. Everyone's freaking out. I'm trying to help a girl with her arm in a cast to get her oxygen mask over her head. Suddenly, I'm aware of this Frankenstein monster lurching towards me. The robos,
What is
they're
going
like an army
on
of
here?
the undead. I don't know
Let's
if they
just
were
talk about
affected by
trash.
the sudden change in cabin pressure or what, but they just lost their shit. People are screaming, and we're huddled together like a band of villagers with
What on
pitchforks to
earth
fight
is
these
this?
things, throwing crap at them from the drink cart, locking them in the toilets, and so on. Luckily, they started fritzing out on their own, like Hal in 2001 when his brain starts melting. Let me tell you, as soon as we got over water, adios, out you go,
How are they
robos.
stupid?
Threw 'em right out of the cabin doors. Maybe so. They're everywhere these days. I can see one in this diner right now, in fact. Can you find it? That's right. The king. Can you believe it? God, I miss the king. They say that it was the first robot double prototype ever
What
made.
kind of
He
lore
actually
are
sent
we
it
just
off to act in
throwing
some of
out
those
here?
cheeseball movie roles he had. That's why they were so bad. Am I? Says the guy who called his own girlfriend a robot. I seem to recall you standing right there, complaining, it's like eating lunch with an automaton. You really don't remember anything? What you were fighting about? What happened next? Could be. Well, I've got a little game that might help
Oh,
you
boy.
remember. It's kind of like a telephone seance. Ready?
Sure.
Hello? Is that you? This is your girlfriend. Yes, it's me. I'm calling from beyond the grave. So, who are you with right now? Am I interrupting you? Oh, a waitress.
If
Is
the
she
answer is she's
pretty?
pregnant, I'm
Maybe
done.
I am interrupting something. See, I told you this is a good game. Okay, so I'm your girlfriend. Somehow I'm not with you now.
Okay.
And you don't know why. Except I am with you right now. That pretty much sum it up? No, this is my game. I get to ask the questions first. What's with this gas station you're trying to get to? What are you hoping to find there?
We need to get gas in a sec. Hey, stop it!
I am actually the piece of shit.
It's like we spend 1 year falling in love and the next 4 breaking up, right? What took so long? Were you just afraid of being alone?
Oh god.
Or maybe you didn't want to be the guilty one, the one who blows things up and hurts me. Were you waiting for permission from me to end it?
Chat.
Waiting for me to give you...
I don't like where this is going.
Exactly. Waiting for an excuse. What? Right. That's why you stuck around. Fear. You didn't want to break anything. You couldn't get over the idea that this great future we were
I don't like
supposed
this
to have
game
could
anymore.
just be wiped out. The beacon we'd always talked about, our light in the bottle, gone. You left it to me. Put it on me to do what needed doing. Well, I finally gave you the sign you were looking for, right over at that counter there. You guys need anything else, or you're okay for now?
We're fine, thanks.
You do anything to make it different, right? To fix things. I can take you to that gas station, and I can be her for you. Together, we'll open the box. You can make it happen.
Huh?
You can make it real. What do you say? Miss the old times? Let me be her. Okay, your choice. Now it's your turn. You can ask me one question, whatever you want. The man on the phone. Yes, the one I was texting when we were eating lunch. The man with many
Oh
eyes.
god. Great.
Yes. He has 10 eyes, like this. No. He wears them around his wrist, like a bracelet.
Every time I think this game makes a lick of sense, it just goes right out the
Even
window.
while he sleeps, a few of them keep watch, their eyes open. He also wears an orange vest. Find the man with many eyes, and his friend, the man with mirror eyes. They're the ones who did this to me. Close your eyes.
Hey, where'd you go? It's like you went somewhere else there. Having some irresistible dream? Good for you. Reality is always the best policy. Speaking of reality, the check has arrived. Works for me. What's the sudden rush? Are you sure? If you're
Are you
lucky,
sure?
Maybe she hasn't even gotten to the gas station yet. Well, the card has Thursday 4 p.m. written on it, right? That was 2 days ago. And need I remind you that today is... Yeah. If we leave now, we can beat her there by nearly an hour and find out who's waiting for her. Well, that's easy. If I'm made up to look like her, he'll give himself away as soon as we arrive. I have a few wigs in the car.
Okay.
Like I told you, I'm an expert shapeshifter.
Excuse me, it's Friday.
Come on.
Exactly.
Time to be forgiven. And time to hit the road. Time to pay the check so we can get out of here.
It's a phone
This
chat
thing about robots
technology.
is chilling. It says that 60% of the workforce won't have a job in 20 years.
Oh god, this really is becoming Detroit Become
Can you
Human.
put down your phone for 3 seconds? I'm trying to have a real human connection with you, and you're so tuned out. It's like I'm eating with a robot.
I'm sorry, I know. We need to get gas in a sec. You can tell me about it while we're in the car.
Would you put that thing away?
Hey, stop it! Come on, let go!
Who is that? Who are you writing to?
God, keep your voice down. Look,
Yeah,
I've
maybe
been
we
driving
shouldn't
for
reconcile
ages.
this
I just
relationship.
need to space out a little.
A little? It's like you're a million miles away.
Can you just give me a break, please?
We were just taking a break, remember? Now we're back together, but I feel this is the last place in the world you want to be.
Well, that's what I'd call a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Ain't love grand?
Ugh. Ugh, chat. I don't know about this relationship.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I feel like we're not at a healthy place. Oh, hello. That's a lot of buttons in your car.
How do I look? Good. I'm a very apt pupil. A very apt pupil. Here, take my phone. Call for help the moment something looks fishy. Shoot. Right? I did, yes.
Gemini! I'm a Gemini, Chet! When you experience the world with two personalities, everyone you meet seems to have two sides. Geminis want to trust, but struggle to do so, as their experience has taught them to watch out for selfishness and deceit in others.
Right, it was her. Yes, and? Listen, there's something at the end of this road that you don't want to find.
Oh, good.
If you only wanted to find it, there wouldn't be all this conflict. Drivers lying to you, drugging you with raisins, all the little glitches, things that don't make sense, the static. It's hardly been a smooth ride, has it? I'm just saying, there are two sides to every story, right? The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing for her. Something missing between the two of you. Have you stopped to think for a moment about why you keep finding these photographs?
She kind of looks like Max.
Why they are so important?
Not gonna
to
lie, with the brown hair.
Their way of
Kinda looks
capturing
like
reality,
Max.
right? They're objective, but they're also you. They tell the story you want them to tell. That camera of yours, it's a weapon too. Take a photo of me, and in the photo, I'll never change. I'll never grow away from you. Well, let's test that hypothesis. So, what did you learn back there from your photo? Oh? Oh, you have my phone. Why don't you call it then? And you think he's also this man with all the eyes? Hey, you said he has 10 of them, right? Have another look at that card. 10 little eyes. See him?
Uh-huh.
Freaky, right? Well, almost there now. Time to get in character. Sure, I can't see a thing. What gives?
Yeah, this is preparation for Alone in the Dark.
I can't. The car is jammed somehow.
Oh, goody.
What the hell?
It's like Dustborn.
Watch it, buddy.
Remember the gas station section in Dustborn? We know she's having a very... Okay, done. Credits. No, we go back to a man driver. Ah! Terrible.
Yellow. Copernicus? Is
I've
that
been
you?
kidnapped.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam. Swinging by your toes over a tiger cage? Locked in a trunk? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. How'd you manage that? I sincerely doubt that. The fact that I'm hearing your voice now suggests otherwise. Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong. You need to learn the spell first.
Spells?
Before you can go up against him.
What?
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus? Have you opened it yet? Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are. Lucky for you, I've got my farmer's almanac here.
Oh,
Let's
that'll
have
help.
a look. Hang on. See, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk. First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious. Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires. Okay. Yank on the wires
Magic starts
and try
happening,
to
I'll
pull
start
the lights
screaming.
into the trunk with you. Got them?
Ah, that is bright.
What color are the lights? We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward. Gotta run now. Good
Huh?
luck to you, kid.
Okay, this is wrong. No. Oh, great. Oh, I'm doing all of this wrong. Okay. I need a big brain. Gotta lock in chat. Okay, I am not locked in. Fuck. I am not locked in. Oh my god, I'm not locked in. Okay. Yeah, I'm locked out. Shit. Oh my god, why am I dumb? Why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb? No, that's still not right. Oh my god! Why is this taking me so long to figure out? Oh my god, why am I so dumb? Okay, hold on. So... There's only... No, I've already taken both the negatives. Oh, fucking hell. How am I this bad? What is going on? Oh my god. Ah, shit. Oh my god, what? Why do I feel like 3 of these need blue? Okay. This can go here. Oh my god, that took way too long. That took so long. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. What?
ما أدري شو بدي تسوي بسيارتي، بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان راح تسح بعدين. English. آسف. ما أدري هاي مو صدق، بس أنا أشعر به. كاني من تصدق حجة سعر. كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية، السترن، الجير ولا القرن على الدشبول.
No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Literally, don't kill me. Sorry about that, chat. I just got back into Pokemon collecting, and then I also collect amiibo cards. But Series 5 is... I'm lucky that I've gotten some Series 5, but it's definitely a bitch overall to collect. Alright.
حتى لو أحد إيدي من السترن، السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل، بس من أقوم أشوف إنه هذا جنهلم. إيه معود على كيفك. أريد أوقف.
Wake up.
إيه معود على كيفك.
Wake up, Lieutenant. Yeah, this is the Uber experience. How do I control this?
And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. El cielo está tan asfalto.
I don't understand how to control this. Am I trying to like match them? I don't get it.
I'm sitting here, my gaze is drifting over el camino. Bonito en la línea, drogado. I reflect while I want to stumbling on my way back to you.
don't know what that was. I was just pressing things.
English? No, sorry. I could, of course, back in the real world, but it doesn't seem to have come with me into this place. To me, this sounds like Arabic. I guess it depends on one's
I don't know what
perspective.
any of that.
Anyway,
What I was trying
as
to
long as
do
you're not
there.
going to start shouting at me again, it's an improvement. Kidnap you? I don't think my singing is that bad. Man with many eyes. Look, I understand you're ready to point fingers. I feel the same way, watching you appear out of thin air next to me. But honestly, I hardly understand the word that's coming out of your mouth, even now that we're speaking the same language. No idea. I find myself behind the wheel here
Why
night
is your
after night. And the
face
trunk, that's my
unglued to
dream,
your body?
You don't want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep. What do you mean? Whose guard? Yours? Now I know you must be an English speaker. The only people in the world convinced that every story revolves around them. Who are you, anyway? I'm not sure, actually.
Oh boy.
But here, it's funny. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir. Copernicus, huh? Suddenly, this doesn't seem so arbitrary. Never heard of Ibn al-Shatir? A famous astronomer. I guess you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy, in many ways a predecessor to... Yes, that's right. Copernicus, Al-Shatir. Two iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun
I don't like how
revolved
these
around
clouds
the
are moving.
earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm not part of yours. You were trapped in the trunk, where I've been many times. It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours. How should I know? Somehow the streams have crossed. Disturbance in space-time
Back
continuum.
to the future.
Me? Yes, safety. A place far away from wars. From bombings. From the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles. On the news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen. But it's the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
Damn.
I'm one of the ones who didn't make it. Not all the way. I'm stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep.
They should kiss. Oh my god.
The El Mahdi army. They called themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law, because he worked as a translator for the US military.
Why is the speed
Neighbors
limit only
warned us we should
35
move.
here?
And so we
On
did.
like a highway.
Twice. Luckily, no.
Also, we are not going
we
the
were
speed
safe
limit.
with the army, beyond their reach. A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal. And that's when they came back and picked me up.
You act like I
2
am
days
very
later,
much not.
When I
I
woke
don't
up in the
totally
Baghdad
do that
hospital,
every
I
game.
found out that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident. Yes, after that, I couldn't stay. The women in my family, my mother, my sisters, they were the only ones who knew. I got on a plane to Istanbul, where my cousin lived. He took me to Izmir, where the smugglers are. They're easy to find.
Those clouds are getting a
I
little
bought
concerning.
a space on a vessel, headed to Mytilene, Greece, the closest harbor in Europe. Just a
Europe?
simple raft.
That's
but
where
not
my
as overcrowded
girlfriend
as
that
in
I
some of the
constantly fight with
stories you
is.
hear. I was lucky, at least in the beginning. We couldn't leave for 5 days. Too many Greek army ships in the sea. Every morning, getting up at 3:30 to make a go of it. By the 5th day, I was so tired of waiting that I wasn't even scared to get on board any longer. Finally, impatience had overtaken fear. We did not make it to Europe. A boat pulls up next to us. People are trying to understand what's going on, but the man on the ship only speak Greek. At first,
Yeah, who
people
knows
are
what she's
worried
doing?
that it's pirates.
She became
They
a
take
Beanie
everything from
Baby
passengers.
seller on eBay.
Sometimes take the passengers themselves.
Became a TikTok
Sometimes
travel
just round the
influencer.
boat and laugh as it sinks. But no, these are police, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting and waiting
And waiting. And waiting. And waiting.
Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams at first. These were things I remembered from clues I found along the highway. I've dreamed this highway, this car before, many times. Always a long drive, always danger. Sometimes I'm smuggled in the trunk, sometimes I'm driving. Always checkpoints, inspections, betrayal.
What a dream.
Always from someone who pretends to be my friend.
A long drive.
What is your dream about? A breakup? That's it? Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped? Who's this person that's been taken away from you? Do you have a photo? Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere.
I can't.
Somewhere along this highway. I know her, the same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles
about
back. A decoy? What kind of game are you playing here? I say, you're lucky nobody got hurt. Yes, that's right. There was a scene there at the gas station. She was being questioned by two men. She seemed to be explaining herself, pointing at the empty passenger seat in her car. They didn't really seem interested in her, though. They were more interested
The man with
in
many
the empty car
eyes.
seat. Not exactly. There was a lot of pointing at the passenger seat in her car and shrugging. It seemed they'd lost something. Or someone. The leader, he seemed very unhappy.
The
A
guy!
in
It's the
an
guy,
orange vest.
Chet!
A trap? So, they were looking for you? Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck. No, I didn't get a look. I just heard one strange thing they said. That they were looking
Oh,
for
great.
a
We got
guy
10 eyes,
with
8 fingers.
They were going to find him. Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits, maybe. Uh-huh. And you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box, would
yeah,
you?
about that.
Would you? That was the other thing they mentioned. They have the key, but don't want the box opened. No, I didn't get it.
Now we got tumbleweeds.
Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly? I don't know, but the weather also seems to be turning suddenly. Turn on the radio and see if you can find a weather report. My God! Get that thing off the window!
The
Get
8
it off!
eyes!
Get it off!
Or 10 eyes!
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Dr. Zest presents Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's favorite raisin cola, welcomes you to a daily hour of suspense.
Suddenly, it's
The
sunny.
walls are papered with old timetables, shredded.
It's
and
not
interstate.
working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarters.
Looks like tornado conditions now.
What is
Look,
this?
the tornado. It started to pull the tumbleweeds off the car, but it's not strong enough.
Warning, tornado.
Jesus Christ.
It worked. Oh, good riddance. Look, that was very strange. Even for
You
this
think
place.
that was very... Life is strange.
And the eyes on those things. It seemed they were spying. Searching for something. Did you notice? What do you know about these guys? The ones who are after you? Seems he had a few extra to spare for the tumbleweeds. I see. What else? Oh, let's see. Balkan tours? Not directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met. He had made it through to Europe, but then had
It's
come
all
back to get
connected,
his
chat.
family. But that's another story. He had come across those Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program
This is the
to help
only
refugees,
useful guy.
promising to have them. But
I mean,
no one who accepted
The
them
girl was kind of useful.
ever
It made
seen
us
from
realize
them.
that our relationship wasn't that
People
great.
just disappeared. And it wasn't just people in the refugee community either. Tourists too. They were strange stories. I only heard bits and pieces. Nothing very clear.
Oh, true.
Mirrors.
True.
Rooms full of
Fair
mirrors.
point.
People losing their minds and never coming back. Yes, people who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it. Watch out for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms
What
full
about
of
this
eyes.
mirror?
Well, my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety. They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no mistake, these guys are dangerous.
Seems so.
Honestly, I have no idea. But tangling with Balkan tours right now would be suicide. I mean, it's what they want, isn't it? Right. Where did you get the box? They must be worried about what's inside. Worried it will expose them, all the things they've done, to her and to all the other people they've hurt. I wish I knew. Even if I make it to my destination, I'm still not home. That's what it means to be an exile.
This poor guy.
My niece, Nadia, used to ask me that question all the time. Where are you going, uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving. Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed. The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime. I told her the truth. Not the truth, but the truth wrapped in the blanket
Oh no,
of a
our
story.
relationship is broken. Oh. Yeah.
There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home, where the sky was farther from the earth, where the penniless tree can grow high enough to be woven. So they left this land right under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to stand up straight. The other Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard. But there was one problem: earthquakes. Terrible earthquakes, as frequent as rains during the springtime in this country. All because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break. But the Fijians
What am I looking at?
adjusted.
Okay.
They built their entire civilization out of rubber. Rubber houses with rubber beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed.
Okay.
But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that. She wanted a story about good and evil, the kind of story children like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes. So, Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth. A dragon with a splinter in its toe, whose terrible roaring causes the earth to break. Nadia slays the dragon and saves the
magic
people by
again! Oh
uttering
no,
a magic
not
spell.
spells.
Gonothi se auton.
You don't want to live in a
Gonothi
rubber house?
se auton.
Why not?
It's
I'm
actually
sure
Greek.
it would be fun.
Rolls right off the tongue. No? Okay. That was interesting. Can you say that again?
Yeah, take me back to the end of the world
All
restaurant.
the mirror eyes closed. Seems like it. And look, that's not the spell's only power. The card. There's a phone number on it now. Do you know what this means? I think you're ready to make a certain
Oh yeah, let's call. They locked me in a room, the rubber room.
Ready to put your spell to use? Good. Do you have a phone? Even better. So,
Yeah, give me a
here's the
rubber
plan.
room full of rats.
You call them.
I'd have a
and
great
tell
time.
them you want to sign up for a tour. Here's the thing. If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything's good. But if they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. Take it from me. They tell you someone you care about is in danger, but don't believe it. If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there. Are you ready?
Okay.
Dial the number.
Yeah. Yep, what can I help you with? That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90? Alright, I'll pick you up in an hour. You don't have a car, do you? Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an hour. Don't worry, I'll find you.
I'm sure that went well.
So, it worked then? I think you'll
Oh no,
be
he's
fine.
disappearing.
Just keep the spell close at hand. And remember, if they start telling you someone close had been hurt, it's a trap. It's a few minutes before 3:30 in Istanbul. There's another raft waiting. Another try. Thanks. To you too. I think you'll be fine. You have allies all along
I mean, if it's a woman that said it, I
even in
wouldn't
the
mind,
cars
but
of enemies.
having a man say it.
I've left something for you.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.
Hate when my driver fades out of existence. Yeah, 0 stars on Uber. Actually, I'd still give at least 3 stars.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.
Uber driver vanished, but
It took
got me
all
to some
morning just to
destination.
figure out
3
where to buy
stars?
stamps here. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. Last week, I was at yet another barbecue. People here really enjoy their pork chops, let me tell you. There was this old-timer there, the host's father. He was talking about inflation during the war years.
Where
He
are we
ran
now? We
upstairs
doing
to get
Tomb Raider?
something he was excited to show me. He comes back down with a 50 billion dinar bill. He starts talking about at the time they printed
Sandwich.
it, inflation was so bad that in the morning it could buy 1 sandwich. By lunchtime, it could buy half a sandwich. It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other. Anyway, keep it tucked away for safekeeping. The big piece of news on my end is that yesterday, I finally tackled my fear of heights. Your humble correspondent from the Balkans went hang gliding. Yes, me. Hard to believe, I know.
Cotton balls and not
I wasn't
snow,
gonna do it.
clouds, whatever
but
they're
this
supposed
tour
to be.
guide guy I met talked me into it. Facing my fears and all that.
Oh, you're cheating on me with the tour guide guy too?
But then the tour guide takes me to the hill where they do the hang gliding, and they're talking about the most crazy thing that happened the week before. You're not going to believe this. It's a tandem dive, so they have you strapped in with an instructor, right? Well, last week they strapped someone in, but the instructor forgot to strap himself in securely. They go running off the cliff, and the instructor tumbles down the hill. The instructor was okay, just some bruises. But now the other person is stuck up in the air with no idea how to fly the thing. Everyone on the ground is freaking out, yelling instructions up in the air about what to do.
This would be terrifying.
The girl said later that once she got over the initial terror, it was like she'd been flying a hang glider all her life. It must have been exhilarating, conquering that first wave of fear. And once you're up there, it is amazing. The best thing is that you look down and there are these tiny white cotton ball things on the ground, and then you realize they're sheep. It's not so hard to steer either once you get the hang of it. Today, when I was looking for stamps, I bought one of those inspirational refrigerator magnets in a tourist shop. It says, "Do one thing every day that scares you."
How about we don't?
I know
feel
you
like
think
that's
this
how you get a
kind of
heart
thing
attack.
is cheesy, but I actually think it's profound.
I like memory objects. Okay.
I hope we can do stuff like this on our road trip together. Can we? Sometimes I hate how we live in Seattle, just sitting around in our own heads all the time. I feel like it's the reason we've been arguing more lately before I left.
Right? Why do we want this relationship back again? The true problem
If
was
you
the
don't shake
technology
the fear out of
along
your
the
system
way.
on a regular basis, it curdles up into anger. I don't want to be angry.
It's always the technology. And milk, or whatever that is over there. What? How did I miss the milk? I'm clicking on it. I'm like just missing it every time. Welcome to stream. Hitchhiker.
Well, time for your idealistic correspondent to sign off. I'm so used to writing emails that it hurts my hand to write a real letter now. How sad is that?
Oh my god,
But I
technology.
promise to write more often.
Jules did not leave the family for milk. Oh shit.
And what about you? I don't expect a real letter, but an email would be great. How is everything going? How did it go with that California assignment? The thing about the grape farmers? That was this week, right? I miss you. I feel a little nervous about coming back home to you, but a little nervousness is nothing to worry about. That's what I've learned here. Fear is the mind killer. Love you.
Geez, there you are. Nice of you to grace us with your presence.
Hey, buddy.
I've been looking all over for you. You were supposed to be waiting by the post office, remember? Look, we've all got a lot.
Hey, Jack. Having a great road trip. Oh, this is the postcard we
Got a
saw
lot on our
earlier.
minds since the accident. I don't have time to drive all over Mankato looking for you. Barely gotten any sleep since it happened. The tour, visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her. Craig, sure, it's only because of him that I'm picking you up. Honestly, some of us weren't so happy about the idea of having you around in the hospital. But he made a good case for you in that altruistic way of his. Said, we're not here
This is
to pass
quite the
judgment.
hallucination. Oh my god, you're just swerving all across the road.
What? Hang on.
Hello?
Shut up. This isn't just any kind of phone call. Yes. No. I know. No, he turned up eventually.
Yeah, the VR goggles.
Yes, he's sitting right here. Do you want to talk to him? Should I put him on live with you? No, I didn't think so. Yes. Okay, I'll wait then. What? It's called a headset. It's a good way to not wreck your car while you're using a phone. Something I would think you'd be very invested in.
I don't think that would actually help with it covering your full face.
It's an accident, I know. Sorry. But you just don't pull a phone out of someone's hand while they're behind the wheel. You should have known better.
Yeah, weren't your eyes covered?
Reporting to you from Mankato. For those of you heading south on I-169 on your commute. Copernicus. Expect some delays
What?
around the Route 14 junction. Don't say anything. He can't hear me. Only you can. Listen, don't say a word. Do you have that locked box? If you do, roll down the window as a sign.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to listen to this.
A minor fender. It's okay. You can close it now. No point in making him angry over nothing. Okay, good. You can't let these guys get a hold of that box. He may even have the key on him, this guy. They're taking you to her, but you have to be careful. You need to figure out how much they know.
To the hospital. Is this funny to you? Because it's not to me. Do you really want to go there? You really want to talk about this? Now? Of all moments? Fine. Listen, I know that she wasn't honest with you, that she couldn't bring herself to be
I guess we're in
straightforward about
Minnesota.
her
I saw a
feelings.
sign
I
for
know it hurt you,
Minneapolis.
man,
I didn't
but
know
you two been
Minnesota
growing
was
apart
Europe.
For a while. In the end, she just wanted to be with someone more dedicated. That's the direction she was growing in. It didn't happen overnight, but the trip to Europe and meeting Craig...
Craig!
Yeah, that was a big part of it. Oh, is that what you tell yourself? That all this is somehow his fault? Fine, whatever. Yes, we're all working against you. Are you satisfied now? Because this is hardly the time to bring your hurt feelings out onto the stage. Can I tell you something?
Why are we turning it?
Photographer, I mean, nobody doubts that, man. But at some point,
we went in a circle.
If people keep screwing you over, keep betraying you. At a certain point, if everywhere you go, people keep being assholes to you, well, guess what? Maybe you're the asshole.
You know, sound advice.
The radio? Sure, go ahead.
Copernicus, there's no time to lose. You have to act quickly now, before he puts that helmet on again. Use this bell. Stop him.
What? Yeah, know thyself. That's what I'm talking about. Ganathi Seaton. Greek for know thyself. That's a good start.
Uh-oh.
I know you've had a rough 24 hours, but we all have. I mean, she's my sister after all.
He's lying.
Hang on again, I gotta get this. Yeah, I'm here. We'll be there in just a few minutes. Yeah, he tried it just like we expected. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I agree. It's time to call his bluff.
Step on the brake. Stop him. Do it. Step on the brake.
Ah, what are you doing? Let go.
What is this goofy game? Oh. Oops, wrong one. Did we crash? Thanks, bozo. Oh, great.
That was some argument. That was some argument.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background. She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
That was some argument.
Ah!
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her. Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. I'm going away for 2 months. Here's a security deposit. It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other.
The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing for her.
Find the man with many eyes. They're the ones who did this to me. He has 10 eyes. He wears them around his wrist, like a bracelet.
Oh my god, 10 eyes! I'm the man with 10 eyes!
Help me! Save me from this man!
Why is the tape sideways, by the way?
Help me! Save me from this man!
Oh, please, I think you flew into the bottle on purpose. What are you, the public defender to all things living?
Fireflies can't talk. Someone has to speak up for him. If the 6 tiny mittens don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, I'll set it free in a minute. I just think this light is incredible.
Let's keep him as our pet.
Now is being cruel. I think I'll always remember this.
This is one of those nights, right?
One of what nights?
We'll always have this. If you ever get to a point where you feel like you've lost me, all you have to do is find your way back to here and sit down beside me.
I hope the grass isn't so wet next time.
I'm serious. Write a note to your future self and put it in this bottle. If there's ever a point where things have gotten totally screwed up between us, that moment isn't real. This one is. All you have to do is find your way back to me.
What if I can't find the way?
That's why I've made you this beacon. A bottle with a green light to show you the way. Sense of direction isn't exactly your strong suit, Copernicus. Let's make a pact. With this honorable Firefly as witness, I promise my screwed up future self won't mess this up for us.
I don't know. My future self can be a real jerk.
Mine too. We're going to make mistakes. Hurt each other. Everyone does it. So, time traveler, what news? What wisdom do you bring from the future?
That it's never too late. That any mistake can be fixed.
Good. If that's what you believe.
I don't necessarily agree. It depends on the severity of the mistake. And what we consider a mistake. Okay. Okay. That's it? That's it? I don't even really solve anything? Okay. Okay. Is this like a cliffhanger for a sequel? I don't... This was a game. That's what I can say, is this was a game. I don't know if I'd consider it a good game, but it was certainly a video game. Kind of a weird one. Not gonna lie. Kind of a weird one. Why is my controller just not working now? Great. Like, I don't know. I feel like there was too many things they were trying to put into this narrative here. We have, like, dream states and spells and hallucinations, and there's too much going on for a 2.5-hour game. That's what I'll say, is that too much was going on for 2.5 hours. And I don't think anything was truly resolved. The conclusion it seemed like we were coming to was like, bro, you should have just broke up with her. Y'all were arguing and shit, and who knows the true story of what happened. I don't know, chat. That was an experience, I guess. I didn't understand a single thing. Honestly, yeah, I'm like, I think I understand some things, but... Yeah, conclusion... What was that? I have more questions about this game than when I started. And I don't think that's a good thing about the game, especially when I don't know if there is a sequel coming, or like what, or... That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I can cross this game off of the list of games to play that are short, that could take like one stream. I earned all the achievements in this game, so that's good, I guess. Rubber houses, that's... There you go. So yeah, that was Hitchhiker. We shall return with Red Dead on Monday, or maybe Alone in the Dark. I think we'll do Alone in the Dark on Monday. Maybe I'll play some more Red Dead tomorrow. Possible League stream on Sunday, if I can get friendos to play it with me. We hitched that hiker, yeah. We hitched our hiker, alright. So yeah, maybe I'll play more Red Dead tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe League Sunday, and then Alone in the Dark on Monday. We shall see. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, hit the follow button on Twitch. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you for the next stream. Bye-bye.